Hello everyone and welcome to DonBright. Today we're diving into one of the trickiest yet most essential parts of English grammar, prepositions. In this 1-hour masterclass, we'll demystify these little words and give you the confidence to use them correctly every single time. So grab a notebook and let's get started. First things first, what exactly is a preposition? Simply put, prepositions are words that show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. They often tell us about time, place, direction, position, or even cause. Think of them as the glue that connects ideas and makes your sentences make sense. Without them, communication would be incredibly difficult. Let's start with the most common prepositions of place. In, on, and at. These can be confusing, so let's break them down. We use in for enclosed spaces or larger areas. For example, I live in London. London is a big city. The keys are in the box. The box is an enclosed space. Easy, right? Next up is on, use on for surfaces. The book is on the table. The table has a flat surface. The painting is on the wall. The wall is a vertical surface. We also use on for streets, like my shop is on Oxford Street. Finally, we have at. At is used for specific points or locations. Let's meet at the coffee shop. It's a precise place. I am waiting at the bus stop. Again, it's a specific point. So to recap, in for inside a space, on for a surface, and at for a specific point. See? It's all about visualizing the relationship. Now let's switch gears and talk about prepositions of time. Conveniently, we use in, on, and at here as well, but the rules are different. We use in for longer, non-specific periods of time, like months, years, decades, or centuries. For example, my birthday is in July, or this castle was built in the 15th century. We also use it for parts of the day, like in the morning or in the afternoon. Then there's on, which we use for specific days and dates. Think on Monday, on your birthday, or on December 25th. If you can point to it on a calendar, you probably need to use on. For instance, we have a meeting on Friday, and that brings us to at. At is for precise times. The movie starts at 8 p.m. I'll see you at noon. We also use at for holiday periods, like at Christmas or at Easter, when we're talking about the general holiday season, not the specific day. So for time, in for long periods, on for days and dates, and at for precise times. Moving on from static positions, let's explore prepositions of movement. These words add action and direction to our sentences. Let's look at into, onto, and through. Into signifies movement from outside to inside. She walked into the room. She started outside and ended up inside. Onto is similar but involves moving to a position on a surface. The cat jumped onto the roof. It wasn't on the roof before, but now it is. It's the combination of on and to, showing movement to a surface. Through describes movement from one side of something to the other, often passing within it. The train went through the tunnel, or we walked through the forest. It implies entering on one side and exiting on the other. Using these correctly will make your descriptions much more vivid and accurate. Next, a very important area, prepositions that follow specific verbs and adjectives. These are called collocations, and you often just have to memorize them. For example, you always depend on someone. You don't depend in or at them. You might believe in something, or you could be afraid of spiders. With adjectives, you might be good at a skill, like I'm good at chess, or maybe you're interested in a topic. She is interested in history. Learning these common pairings is a huge step towards sounding more like a native speaker. We'll cover a long list of these later in the video. Now let's test your knowledge with a quick quiz. I'll give you a sentence with a blank and you fill it in with in, on, or at ready. Sentence 1. The concert is Saturday. The correct answer is on because it's a specific day. Great job. Sentence 2. He was born 1995. The answer is in because it's a year. Sentence 3. Let's meet the entrance. That's at because it's a specific point. How did you do? Don't worry if you made a mistake. Practice is key. Let's review with some more complex examples. Consider this. I live on a street in a city at a specific address. Notice how we use different prepositions to become more and more specific. I live on Main Street in New York at 123 Main Street, or for time, let's meet on Monday at p.m. in the afternoon. This layering of prepositions is what gives English its precision. Another common point of confusion is between for and since when talking about time. Use for to describe a duration of time. I have lived here for 10 years. It's a period. Use since to refer to a specific point in time when an action began. I have lived here since 2014. For measures the length, since marks the start. Let's also quickly touch upon by and until. By sets a deadline. Please submit the report by Friday. That means Friday is the latest you can submit it. Until describes a duration that continues up to a certain point. The store is open until 9 p.m. It's open for that whole time, and then it closes. Finally, prepositions like of, to, and from are workhorses of the English language. Of often shows possession or belonging, like the roof of the house. To indicates direction or a destination, I'm going to the store. And from shows an origin or starting point, this letter is from my friend. These might seem basic, but mastering their nuances is crucial for fluency. Wow, we've covered a lot today. From prepositions of place and time to movement and collocations. Remember, the best way to master prepositions is to read, listen, and practice. Pay attention to how native speakers use them in conversations, books, and movies. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. Keep practicing, and soon it will become second nature. Thank you so much for joining our masterclass today. I hope this lesson has made prepositions a lot clearer for you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to DonBright for more English lessons. Let us know in the comments which preposition is the most difficult for you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.